Hi guys, this is Teacher Donna or Dr. Donna, and I would like to just start this series on good finds. And I think I'm going to use this because this is one of my great finds. It is a two-sided whiteboard wherein one is plain and the other one is lined in a 3/4 inch. That is very highly recommended for the age of 4 or even 3s if they really want to have a goal. I've had this for like 10 years, and it helps me also remind myself what are the things I have to do even if my kids are already done using it. I also put some stickers before and I need to take it out, but it's very sturdy. I saw similar versions in National Bookstore, even in Japan, Daiso, the ones with a school supplies section, and also smaller ones from Fully Booked. So remember, these are, I was not paid to do these things. I've just been given some, and I would just like to remind you that they are all available and you can use them for your homeschooling or even your home-based learning if you would like to have more fun and interesting activities. So I'm going to share with you. Okay, so that's 4, and this one is dry erase board. Okay, so 5 things, 5 things I'd like to share today. Okay, there. It's going to remind me what these are. So the first one is, of course, the promo for Hop and RagstoHug is still ongoing. This is the make your own doll, toy doll or stuffed animal, and it comes in different animals. This is a dog, and I think they also have a cat there. So this is from Marisa. She created these box sets where you have already the pre-sewn cloth, as well as the stuffing, the other kinds of stuffing, thread or glue stick, Velcro, and your needle, and your ears, and whatever is needed, and all the instructions are there. So I did this with a simple blanket stitch and a simple sort of like put the button stitch, and it can be done by a 6-7-year-old with some help, or a tween on their own. So they only need to stuff it, then close it with a blanket stitch, and then attach the eyes. So it's actually teaching the kids how to put buttons. I would rather do the sewing versus glue stick and a Velcro so that they can learn sewing skills. And then there are some accessories for the ears as well, and all the instructions are here. And I think it's very good for the little hands to be busy and to exercise. And it all comes in a very nice, very compact box. So all you need to do is go to RagstoHug FB and IG, and Marisa Ramos will attend to your needs. And for every box sold, 50 pesos goes to the Visions of Hope Foundation. The Visions of Hope Foundation is a non-government NGO that supports the children and youth that are marginalized or at risk. These are former street children. These are children in very poor communities, indigenous areas, and Visions of Hope takes care of their day-to-day needs as well as their education. And so we have had to create a fundraising campaign so we can continue their learning, whether it be online learning or some enhancement classes. And right now we found out that a lot have reading gaps. So RagstoHug, every time you buy one, 50 pesos will go to our foundation to help a child with their reading intervention class. And it's so cute, actually. Every time somebody comes and visits or sees it online, they say, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And I got it from RagstoHugs. And all the stuffing, the moving of the hands, really exercises your fine motor skills. Next is, of course, is really cute. Okay, I hope my nephews won't watch this because I got this from Nina Mejia. Lakbayong. It is really a bayong, di ba? Creative kits for the adventurous child. I don't know if you say Lakbayong or Lakbayong. We will ask Nina. Okay, so it is meant to really allow the children to travel through the Philippines without really going for now. And what I love about it, it has a pocket chart already. So this can be reused and used for your other subjects, whether it be reading, science. So it comes with a pocket chart, okay, a bayong, which is good for your gardening, your groceries, and an atlas, which is so fun, published by WS Pacific Publications. And yeah, I saw this. It's very easy to read and very compact and nice. So we didn't have this when we had our, atlases, when we had our geography in my kids, no? And it comes with really nice stickers, which they can use as they tackle this giant poster, cartolina size of a map of the Philippines. So you can see it color coded, and you can see that there are lines to certain places that the child can actually decide. And I think it's even dry erase, so you can probably use your whiteboard markers, just test it first in a corner. But I really love this, and it's so big. So it now can be a poster in your classroom. I love this concept, and I think there's even a sort of like bodies of water and landforms sort of activity page. And there's, so wait a minute, there's more. So I'm so excited. I think, with your pocket chart, you can use those, okay? So these are just samples of what you can do. This is actually the lyrics of our national anthem with some symbols. So even those who cannot read may probably find a way to understand it through the symbols. So this would really be good. And so if you, let's say, put it here, for example, ang mamatay ay dahil sa'yo, put it here, there, and then the children can actually also learn how to rearrange to put them in the right, so it's another way of approaching, instead of just memorizing it, and you can play the music as you go along. But at the same time, when you're done, you can actually use this or use other cards to also use the same pocket chart for other disciplines and other projects or subjects. It comes with a clay, which I think you can use with your landforms sort of like activity page, and cards that tells you what to do. I just assumed it, but it's all here. So Lakbayong was designed for adventurous children who wish to explore the Philippines region after region, bayong after bayong. As such, it was called Lakbayong or Lakbayong. Let's ask Mina. An interplay of lakbay, to travel, and bayong. It was conceptualized by a group of Lakbayani parents and educators who love the country and wish to offer an alternative way of promoting and studying the Philippines through an integrated curriculum in a bayong. O, diba? How creative. Lakbayong provides fun, engaging, and hands-on activities that make Philippines come to life as the children discover the Lakbayani in them, the heroes on adventure. What a very tightly knit message. With the Philippines as a theme, the children will not only have fun exploring the different regions, but they also be exposed to math, science, reading, language, art, Filipino Araling Panlipunan, and values formation. And that is what homeschooling is all about, when you can integrate a lot of disciplines together. So There's a lot of cards that will tell you how to use all the different activities or supplies. And I forgot to tell you that there is also a flag making activity wherein you are given the components of a flag through these felt papers and stars, and there you go, you have the stars and also a stick. Sorry, let me show it. I'm so excited about this bayong. Okay, there. So it comes with these cloth felt, and then the stick, and then your kids can have a go with the fine motor skill of, you know, peeling off the Velcro tips or just maybe using glue stick, and you can now explain the different rays and the symbolism. And when you explain it, it's not like in a flat paper, it's while doing this together of what are the symbols of the colors, of the shapes and the stars. And then I think there is a slit here, which is really, they really thought everything, no? There. You can now wave your flag or hang it into your classroom. There. They even gave you an extra one in case you lose any of the stars. There, see? Okay, so that's the Lakbayong. Or Bayong, we have to ask Nina. And of course, if you are taking notes for Araling Panlipunan, why not use your draw and write? My gosh, they're so cheap, from 45 pesos to 50 pesos in the nationalbookstore.com or in their links in Shopee. And you can get this even in their stores. It's draw and write, and they come in different colors. Tip, let your children choose the colors they want so that, you know, they have a say. It's very smooth, very nice, and I've seen so many homeschoolers already using it, and those who are in regular schools can also use it as their diary when they draw what happened to their day and they write about it. I'd like to really invite everybody. These books are written by Jomike Tejido, and they come from Anvil Publishing, and they're recommended for 6 ages and up, and they're bilingual. I love it because it features animals that are endemic in our country. So not only do you teach language in Filipino and English, you also teach science and culture and social studies. At the same time, the topic of these subjects are character traits or personality traits that can be a springboard for deeper conversations and social stories that children can learn from. For example, this is si Tasha, ang mamag na maikli ang pasensya. Tasha, the impatient tarsier. It deals about anger management or losing your self-control and regulating your behavior. And Tasha has an issue with that. And you can teach this in Filipino and in English. And then you can have a go and talk, talking about the hall and tarsiers and mammals and all that. Another one is the mapaglarong tamaraw, no? A playful buffalo. Si Pau ang mapaglarong mamaw. Lumundag siya sa putikan at nadumihan ang kanyang mga kaibigan at kalaro. Oh, what will you do, when that happens to you? You didn't mean it and you caused some harm or some inconvenience sa ibang tao. Anong gagawin mo? And then it can be a springboard. This is si Dugong na matakaw. Ito ang cute dito. Ang matakaw na dugong. Si Dong ang matakaw na dugong. Dong the dugong who ate a lot. So it's talking about, wise choices and good health and nutritious food. And I like this also because it can be a science and health springboard. This is si Maki ang maliksing paniki, the energetic bat. So hindi siya natutulog. So, ginugulo niya yung mga kapitbahay niya. At he needed to fix that because he needed to be considerate of others. He was so much energy. Si Linling ang mahiyaing balintong. So, what do you do with someone who's just naturally shy and afraid of, people or, feels that they lack confidence? So, when she gets attention from others, you know, she just curls up, clamps up, and rolls away. Anong mangyayari kay Linlin? And then, si Jan ang mausisang pawikan, the curious sea turtle. Alamin ang mga bagay, tunog at sorpresa na hihintay kay Jan sa pagdiskubre ng mundong ginagalaw niya. So it's also good to be curious. But let's see what's gonna happen to him. And this one is si Gilas, ang Haring Agila. Gilas the King Eagle. I think it's a little bit of different, but here, hari ng kagubatan si Gilas, siya ang batas na dapat sundin ng lahat. So he is the law. He's the one that calls the shot. Hanggang dumating ang mga dayuhang na tila na nakawin sa kanya ang kapangyarihang ito. Anong mangyayari sa ating agila? And you can then talk about the Philippine eagle and the characteristics of the eagle and what they do using their wings and how they catch their prey. So, ang dami talaga. So, imagine if you use these books on top of the Lakbayong, you already have a sort of like a really complete curriculum for possibly 1 to 2 quarters if you are just creative. And of course, use the draw and write. So, they can draw regions here, they can draw the animals here. You can, if they cannot draw yet, then you can just cut pictures from the magazine or from the online images, then they can talk about their pets or whatever that really ideas that come out of the things that you expose them with. So all of these books are all available also in National Bookstore and in Anvil, and in their nationalbookstore.com and in their Shopee malls as well. And congratulations to Jomike. I really love this series. I would buy all, and this would be my Filipino for my kindergarten or my preschooler. Also science and social studies, and really just draw from it. In other words, if you have a syllabus of the Araling Panlipunan or social studies, I will just draw from this and look at the things that are required learnings or competencies. And we know from grade 1, grade 2, there's community helpers. It's like parts of the community, landforms, the reduce, reuse, recycle. So you can imagine, how do we save the endemic? How do we save endangered, if some of them are endangered? Or how do we save our environment so that the habitat of these animals will be protected, diba? So marami ka nang magagawa. So again, support our own. So this is the books by Jomike, the notebooks by National, Veco, the Lakbayong, of course, of our fellow homeschooler, Nina Mejia. I love this. And the RagstoHug toys by Marisa, another homeschooler. RagstoHug on IG and RagstoHug on Facebook. So there. And thank you, and I hope I was able to give you good finds and good ideas. Bye!